Bro, if you don't get away from me, dog, I'm not carrying you. Get away from me. Yeah, go find some other noobs to help you, man. How's it going? My name is Japanovi, and welcome to Anime Final Strike. Today, we are looking at the Inferno Hunt event, where we're getting ourselves Benimaru. We're gonna unlock him in Act 2. We're then gonna grind out his Evo materials, which is a lot, by the way. He is a secret unit, so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot harder to Evo him than it was to Evo Obito. And then we're going to try to spin some traits on him. We have a decent amount of traits and see if we can get something nice on him. Fingers crossed for Emperor, but I'll settle for the one, or maybe even like Berserk. One of those two, or one of those three. Let's get right into it. Act 1, Event 1, Nightmare. So the team I decided to go for was, obviously, we got Nami for money. And what I found is I like to place in this corner over here. So I get my 2 farms over here, and then we get the Unico right here. Open this up and we set these to auto. So they come in from 3 lanes. It's kind of interesting. So they come in through here. They have elemental inferno guys that spawn from here, but they also spawn from here as well. Here's the last one. They're fully upgraded. So I like to place on this bend right here. We get our Vegeta because he's hybrid on placement. Plus he's got Emperor, so he's pretty strong. But we also get Flame Hashira, because Flame Hashira gets boosted in this event. Everyone else gets nerfed except for fire units. So fire units are the only ones who get boosted. Everyone else is minus. So we'll place them. We'll place you. We'll place these just for some extra damage. And then we'll upgrade you as much as we can. Hopefully you're enough to kill that guy. Please. Please. So this is the issue because he's light. His damage gets reduced a lot. What is it? Minus 65%? Yeah. So he's only doing about 35% damage. It should still be enough to kill, hopefully. If you could just target. I know you have the range. Alright, whatever. We'll tank that. We'll eat that. We'll eat that damage. Let's level up our money unit. We've been slacking on money. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. But yeah, you guys are fine. The Inferno's here ones. You guys don't have elemental changes. It's just for some reason that first one did. I don't know why that was. But you're all maxed out. You're my highest damage dealer. And then we'll max out the Flame Hashiras now. So it's 11k. But plus with the, what is it? 40% on these guys? I think it's 80% on the bigger ones. 70% on the bigger ones. He's going to be doing a lot of damage there. Probably about like 16k. He does 72 Vegeta, but it's minus like 65%. But yeah, this one's pretty easy. 25 waves. I mean, I have an Emperor, so it does make it look a little easier. But if without Emperor, you would just have to use pure fire units. You wouldn't be able to use non-fire units. Him being Emperor is the only reason why I use that. And then him for the stuns. Oh, there we go. Got Tabernacle Key on the first run. Perfect. So we'll farm up a few more of these, and then we can go over to the Tabernacle raid, and then we can go farm that up. And then hopefully get Benimaru eventually. We'll see. It's been unfortunate for me every time I've hopped on. Unfortunately, the new units are not on banner. It's always when I'm off the new units are on banner. But hopefully one of these days I'll hop on when the new unit is on the banner. As you can see, Benimaru here is a secret unit. He's really nice, really cool, really clean. His cosmetic isn't really that cool though, but he's a really cool unit to have. As you can see with his cosmetic, you just pretty much sit on the broom just like he does. It kind of clips through the ground. It's not really well made. It's a little annoying, but when you're walking, you hold it over his shoulder and you have your other hand in your pocket. That's kind of cool. I like this animation right here. The floating animation, I don't really care for too much. Maybe if it was a little higher and it wasn't clipping through the ground, that'd be cool. I still prefer the Minato cosmetic. This is one of the cleanest cosmetics in the game. I don't think anything's beating this drip. He starts off as ground. That might change on Evo, hopefully, but probably not. But at level 6, he becomes hybrid. So it's a little high on the list to get hybrid out of him. He also has 2 passives. Every 5 attacks, he'll summon 3 flame brooms that strike enemies, each dealing 40% of his damage as physical damage. So it's 120% damage in total for the 3 flame brooms. I'm not sure if this is like an AoE passive or if it just attacks what he's already attacking. We'll find out. Then he's got 3rd gen pyrokinetic. He uses control to affect other units' burns. Enemies afflicted by burn within his range suffer additional true damage equal to 50% of each burn tick. Applies once every 3 seconds per enemy. So he pretty much just deals 50% more of the burn damage they're already getting, even higher. Looking at his evolution, he needs 15,000 kills. So it's going to take a while to get those kills. Make sure you grind that up. Luckily, I have 46,000. I just macroed while I went to work. You also need the Matoi flag, which you get from the capsules. You need Adora fragments, which you get from Legend Stage 1, which is 20% drop chance, is really easy to get. You need 14 Adora bursts, which is a 5% drop chance from Legend 2. A little bit harder. This one I would say to focus more on macroing. This one you can probably get just by playing casually, but this one you're going to have to macro. 5% drop chance and you need 14. It's a little ridiculous. The Inferno candy's not too hard to get. It's pretty easy. You just get it from story mode, play it over and over. Inferno dish isn't too bad either. It's a 35% drop chance, so that's not too bad. You do need 15 of them, but that's pretty easy to get. The fragments, everyone should be having fragments. Fragments are pretty easy to get. The only ones that aren't easy to get are the secret fragments. You cannot converge other fragments into a secret fragment. The only way to get it is either through challenges or through the raid shops. So I need 3 more secret fragments and then 1 Matoi flag. It's a good thing I saved up my raids. So we're just gonna buy 2 of these. It's gonna be all of my flags basically. I'm pretty poor now. So now we're gonna buy 1 from the Inferno hunt. It's gonna drop me down by 300, but I still have 1400 left. I could buy these and it would drop me down by 600, but I'm really not gonna do it. My main concern right now is getting his Evo item from the Inferno capsule. So we'll buy about 40. If we get lucky, we get his Evo item here, and then I can just buy the Adora burst, to be honest. Let's see if we are feeling lucky today. Inferno capsules, consume 40 of those. We were not feeling lucky. That's actually very unfortunate. All right, with that, what's gonna happen is we are gonna have to buy the rest of these and pop these capsules. We're still not lucky enough to get it. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. It's kind of interesting that the unit himself is fairly standard to obtain. You just kind of play the game, you can macro it and you get it. It is a little tedious, but it's fairly standard to get. His Evo is a little annoying to get. That's unfortunate. It's going to take some time to do that. Alright, looking at the stat reroll, Benimaru. Let's see if we can get something higher than this on that. I'm tempted to reroll everything almost. 100% worthiness? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's even worse. We just flipped it. We flipped it basically. I got a lot of rerolls, man. I got a lot of, ooh, triple S on range. Why can't you be triple S on damage? We're gonna SS minus triple S. That'll lead into a S plus triple S S. I might be fine with that. All right, event shop. Let's see. Like, yes, I do want trait rerolls, but I'm about to dump all of this into this. Dude, you're telling me 107, 2,140 only gives me 107? Give me 100. 100 has to give me the Evo item. There's no way it doesn't, right? Use all 100. Give me that Evo item. 2 of them. I overkilled it, but we got them. That's fine. Besides, there's a chance to get trait rerolls from this anyways. I really can't tell how many we pulled, but I know we got some. We got some trait rerolls from that. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. We can Evo Benimaru. Get out of here, my boy. Come on, Benny. Ooh, we got everything. 25 of that, 14 of that, 30 of that. Oh, we're good. Oh, it's cracking. We're cracking. S minus. That's good enough for me. They're all S's. All right, level you up. What is this? Okay, all right. But it's something. All right. Benimaru Crimson Commander. He gets his little flame circle behind him now. All right. The real question though is, we got Frenzy on him. That's pretty good. Frenzy's pretty good. No new passives. It doesn't seem like. Level 100. All right. Now show me what you're doing. 7.3 on placement. You're still only ground. 4.1 seconds. 25.7 range. At max level, you're doing 38.58 thousand every 5 seconds with a range of almost 51. And you get hybrid at level 6. I gotta see how strong you are now. Hold on. I should have enough for a Benny. Oh, that range is nice. I could like place him all the way over here and he'd reach all of that. Place him right there. So looking at Benimaru, we already know his first 9 because that was pre-evo. The only difference is he's doing higher damage now. So we're going to upgrade all the way until 9. As you know, he starts with a circle, he goes into a bigger circle, then he goes into a slightly bigger circle. And this is Crimson Nova now, is his next one. Goes from 26.4 thousand to 31.9 thousand. It's just a bigger circle. Okay, gotcha. Upgrade him again. He gets a slower attack rate, but his damage does go up to 32.6. And then his last upgrade slows his attack rate again, but bumps him up to 38.58, and it's plus Crimson Nova, which I'm assuming is going to be just a slightly bigger circle again. Yeah, it's about the same. It's just a slightly bigger circle. So he gets a decently sized circle. It can cover a lot of enemies at once. It's not full AoE like Ichigo, but he is doing 38.5 every 5 seconds, and you can place 3 of them. And this is with Frenzy, so with the 1 or with Emperor, it'd be a lot different. All right, I literally have these 3. They're busting in. They're dropping these Crimson Novas. They're doing insane damage. What's their DPS? DPS is 7,700. It's not bad. Between the 3 of them, it's about 7, 14, 21, 22,000 DPS. The Benimarus alone are doing 22,000 DPS, which is pretty nice. Especially for the event that they're flame, they do some crazy work. Obviously their passives are the same, they get no new passives on evolution, but they summon 3 flame brooms that strike enemies for 40% of his damage as physical damage every 5 attacks. And then Benimaru uses his pyro control, and he basically makes other burn towers in his range. Oh, other enemies inflicted by burn suffer true damage of 50% each burn tick. It applies once every 3 seconds per enemies. So he's going to be really good at burning down high HP enemies. Also, if you place him with these other units, their burns also stack higher as well. As you can see, the new Fire Force units are actually so insane. And especially when they work together, they're really goated together. Benimaru just makes all of their damage way, way higher. The cool thing is, with everyone dealing burn damage, Benimaru gets a passive where everyone in his range that has burn on him is going to be suffering damage for 50% of each burn tick. So 50% of each burn tick, so it's another 4,500 around there. Almost 5,000. No, about 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 damage every second. Well, every 3 seconds. You can see even at a high wave like 84, they're just not making it. It's just, they're too strong. The Fire Force units are just too overpowered. They're not even making it out of spawn. They're literally just getting melted so quick. Looks like that's it. That's GG's. Wave 147. Dang. That's actually insane. Yeah, the Fire Force units are so strong right now. This has been the Benimaru evolution here, and as you can see, he was actually so goated. He's worth the grind, he's worth the trait rerolls, he's so goated. He's like one of the best units in the game right now, if not the best unit in the game right now. It's hard to really compare any other units compared to Benimaru. Yes, his hybrid evolution or his hybrid is high level. You have to get pretty high leveled up in order to unlock his hybrid form, which is not too hard to accomplish. You can just place a heal unit to kind of hunker down on things. Or if you rock like Arthur, he gets hybrid on like his second upgrade. So there's workarounds that you can do until you get his hybrid form. But most of the time, you're not going to have flying units right off in the early waves. You should be able to save up enough to upgrade him for his hybrid form to carry out all the flying enemies. But he's so goated. He's so goated. He's so worth the grind. He's so worth picking up. So I suggest you get him, grab your rerolls on him, try to go for Emperor on him, because he's actually so cracking, so goated. And he'd be even better if I had Emperor on him, or maybe even if I had the one on him. It'd be the same DPS, but I'd only have to upgrade one person. Get him. This has been a showcase for him, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want more Anime Final Strike content, or we recently hit 500 subscribers, so we are now going to be doing Anime Last Stand 0 to Hero. If you want to see that content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment below what type of content you want to see next. If you want me to go back to All-Star Tower Defense X, any other tower defense games you guys suggested, I'll go check it out sometime. This is Panda. Hope you guys have a great one. And as always, eat some food, drink some water, and I love you.